In this video, we're looking at the distance between 2 points on a line. Now, the great thing about this topic is you just use a formula. So in your bound reference, you should definitely have these two formulas. So the first one is the length of a line segment. And if we have a look at this example here, or this diagram here, the line segment is this bit here. So remember, I've been encouraging you to draw little arrows on when you draw graphs so that you know it keeps going. Now, some situations, and well, most real life situations actually, do have a start point and an end point. So that's what a line segment is. And you're probably looking at this formula and, well, you might not be, but it is actually used Pythagoras' theorem. And if you think about a straight line, okay, so you can actually turn it into a right angle triangle. So what we're actually finding is the hypotenuse of this triangle. Okay, so we're finding this, the x distance here, okay, and the y distance, how far you've gone up, so the run and the rise. And we use them to find this here, the hypotenuse. So we're not doing trig, so we're just going to call it the distance between 2 points. Okay, you got your 2 points here, x1, y1, x2, y2. Doesn't matter if you call them the other way around. Okay, it's when you, because you'll get a negative value, but when you square it, you get a positive answer. And we'll do some examples shortly, but as long as you can do some substitution, you'll be able to do the length of a line segment. Now, the midpoint is the midway point in the line segment. Okay, so basically we add the two x values and divide it by 2, and add the two y values and divide it by 2. And this here is a set of coordinates basically, and we can see that because we've got a comma here. So you're going to get one number here and another number here. All right, so there's some examples there that you can look at, but let's have a look at applying the formula. So find the exact distance between these pairs of points. So we've got 0, 4 and 2, 9. So come on. Okay, so let's label them x1, y1, x2, y2. Now remember your distance formula and try to get into the habit of actually writing it. It's a bit, it does take a bit of time, but the good thing is that you will, learn it hopefully off by heart. I'm just going to check. I think it is x2 first. Doesn't really matter if I did x2 or x1 first, as long as we're consistent. Whoops. That's why. And it doesn't matter if you did y here and x here, because we're adding them together. Okay, so x2 is 2, x1 is 0, and then we square them. y2 is 9, and y1 is 4, squared, and then we do a big square root sign. Okay, so 2 squared, and 9 minus 4 is 5, so 5 squared. Okay, so 2 squared is 4. I know a lot of you are thinking, why are you taking so many steps to do this? Okay, so square root of 29. And leave it as an exact answer, okay, because it's asking for the exact distance here. All right, if we just scroll down, okay, you can see the working out as well. So I'm not going to do the working out for the rest of them. Okay, and that's only getting you to the distance between two pairs of points. Let's do the midpoint, okay, because even though there's no questions on there, I'll just show you the midpoint as well. Okay, so let's stick with A. Okay, so the midpoint Now the midpoint formula is we add our x's together and we divide it by 2 and then a comma because we have our x coordinate here. Okay. X1 is 0, x2 is 2, and y1 is 4, y2 is 9. Okay, so let's use brackets because it's a set of coordinates. Okay, so this is 2 on 2, which is 1. And 4 plus 9, I'm going to do this all in one go. 4 plus 9 is 13, divided by 2 is 6.5. Okay, that's not a very good comma. It's a bit bigger. Okay, so the midpoint between these 2 points here is 6.5. Now on your calculator, you would just use your calculator to do the straightforward calculations. You don't need to do any graphing or any solving really. It's pretty straightforward. It's just using those 2 formulas to find the distance between 2 points and the midpoint. Pretty straightforward. So good luck and see me if you need any help.